and welcome back. So I'm with Lane because obviously she was with my experience. So today I'm going to be talking about how yesterday I went to a psychic. That was a journey.
Quite an experience.
Yesterday, the day before yesterday, I wanted to go to a psychic because I had some questions that I wanted answered because nobody lives in the dark. I live with answers. Anyways, what? And so I texted Lane like, hey, do you want to come hang out and go to a psychic with me? And I was like,
what? Definitely probably one of the weirdest things you've asked me to do. Because at first when you said psychic, I thought you just messed it up and you meant psychologist. And I was like, okay. But then she's like, no, we're going to a psychic. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yep, so we went to a real psychic. I think she was real.
I think she was pretty legit.
She nailed me to a T. But then yesterday in the morning I picked you up. I dropped some stuff at your house because I just love you. And we went to the falls and I talked to Lane about what I wanted answered, and it was about my relationship. And then the person I like right now, but that isn't in the relationship. So love triangle. Very right. Anyways, I talked to her about that at the falls, and then I went to a doctor's appointment.
Then we went to the doctor's, and the doctor's like, anything bothering you recently?
I was like, I wasn't about to tell my mom, because I don't tell her anything, because the last time I tried to tell her something, she laughed at me, so, nice. She did, she laughed at me, ha ha ha, you funny teenagers, you think everything is so important right now, and I'm like,
it is.
I don't have bills to pay, what else is important right now? It's fine. So we went to a psychic, it started storming, really hard storming, my pool cover flew off. You know that, right? The pool cover. Anyways, my pool cover flew off. So that's a pretty big storm.
Yeah.
Really windy, but we drove right out of the storm. We drove right out of the storm. Did you hear my voice?
I heard that.
Yeah, okay. It's back. Is it? Okay, now it's gone. So we drove out of the storm and it was only sprinkling because Lane was a little. I feel like you were concerned about me driving.
I was a little precarious.
On the highway with
you're a
rain.
new driver still. You have not been driving for a long time. We were going to the cities and you told me it was your first time.
But we were halfway there and you asked is this your first time driving to the cities alone? And I was like, yeah. I wasn't alone, you were with me, so I had
good, so we can both die.
It's fine. Driver always dies. The passenger never really dies.
Oh, I feel a lot better now.
It's fine. We were fine. We
ended up surviving, obviously.
Yeah. We're here. Sketchy? Probably should have drove away. Kind of sketchy, should we stay? But we stayed anyways. We got out of the car, we locked it, we got inside the building. But, we walked up a really janky store. It was so many red flags, but, nothing bad happened. So, we live another day. Yep. We lived another day. I feel like I'm not tall enough. Okay, this works more. Now, ruins the aesthetic. Okay, so I actually had this up for 2 people, but anyways, continuing. So she for us to get into the house, she had to unlock multiple locks. She deadlock, door lock, and then the screen door lock for us to get in. She's like, gotta be safe, had some problems in this neighborhood before. And I was like, please tell that to your clients. Yes, because we'd love to hear that. So we got into the back of her house, still sketchy. We sat down and I didn't feel scared. I felt comfortable. So we sat down and she started saying my name's, I don't know how to say it, Fatima or something. I don't know. Oops. I can't say her name. And she's like, I've been doing this for 25 years. I'd say I'm pretty legit. And that's pretty much what she said. So she's like, we can do it 3 months, 7 months, or a year. 3 months would be $65, 7 months for $85, and a year for $100. $130 or $100. I think it was $130. I don't know. But I did the 3-month reading because that's all the money I got. So, yeah. Laid down the cards, and she started talking about my past, and she was pretty like spot on with my past, and she was like really spot on with my personality, I thought. Even Lane was like, yeah, she definitely nailed you to a T. Like, she got your personality. Ooh, it was like, it felt so weird. Like, she knew me, but she didn't know me at all. Like, even when I called her to make that appointment, she didn't ask for my name or anything. She was just like waiting for me to show up. So into my past, she said I had, like, not that I was ever like poor, but like I was middle class living, and like I had enough money to live and have a roof over our head and like have everything we needed, but it wasn't like easy for my family. And I'd say that was like, that's true, because I've moved to many houses because of it, and I don't know. She really got my personality, because she said I was like really sensitive and that I'm really picky with what kind of friends I make, because she said I was a little psychic and I could like read their personalities. And Lane says I can, and I feel like I can sometimes, but not all the time, and that she said my psyche comes naturally and that I shouldn't force it, otherwise I'm gonna start making things up with my subconscious. I kind of agree with that. I get a lot of things in my head. Beautiful. I don't remember anything else she talked about my past, but like that was, she was so right, and like she just knew and she was right. So then she started talking about my future, and the first thing she said about my future was like, the sun shines on you for good health and prosperity, and she said that like 3 more times during the reading. So hopefully I have sunshine in my health and prosperity. So she started talking about how, what was gonna happen? Like she kept getting the feeling that I was gonna move somewhere, that later August, September, November I was gonna move, and I was like, that's not, I don't want to move, but I kind of want to move. Oh, a little bit out of here and more closer to like downtown Hudson and live in that area, but like that's not up to me, that's up to my family. I'm the child, I'm not the decision maker. She's like, I feel like you're gonna move like later this year, I feel like you're gonna move, and I'm like, I don't know, my mom wants to buy this house, so I don't see how you're getting moved, so I don't know. I don't know about that one. I think I'm gonna stay here for a while. Anyways, I'm really bad at telling stories, I'm sorry. I get really antsy because I don't want to tell it wrong, and I don't want to tell it really boring. Let's continue. So the questions I had were about my relationship, because earlier in my relationship I had questions like, should I break up and just be friends? Should I, because I didn't like feel, I don't know why I don't feel that way, because like I do, like sometimes like this past month I like felt fine. I loved him, I still love him, but like I was like, is he like the one I'm gonna end up with? That's what I kind of wanted to ask her, and she said like that no, he wasn't, it's a good relationship for him and for you, but you're falling out of it, and that there's nothing you can really do to keep you guys together. nice, that kind of sucked. And I also told her, like, I kind of have a crush on another guy, but I'm like, I'm in a relationship, how can I have a crush on another guy? One of my friends said, like, that's easy, you can easily have a crush on other dudes, like celebrity crush, but like, he's not a celebrity, he's like just she said, like, the person I have a crush on doesn't want a relationship and doesn't want to get into anything serious, but he is gonna try to make me jealous or something. Like, how do you not like me and want to make me jealous? Anyways, she said we were gonna be good friends, like brother sister friends, and like he was gonna be like a good person that I have friendship with, but not a relationship with. And then right after that, she like got into how I should be careful at work or somewhere, because somewhere soon something's gonna fall on me, something like really heavy, and it's gonna injure me really badly. Health and prosperity where? She said it was gonna happen, like something big. I was gonna be reaching for something and then it was gonna fall on me and I was gonna get really hurt. What I didn't think of at the moment was cheer and how a person could fall on me and give me another concussion. That's a big one. But I was thinking like my mission trip, because we're gonna be doing a lot of building and like finishing projects for other like charity groups and communities. So it's like maybe something heavy will follow me there. She said just be careful and watch for it, because I feel like something is gonna hurt you. Something's gonna fall and hurt you. So good to know. Watch out above my head. Yep, that's good to know. More to worry about. She said this year I'm going to meet a blonde-haired, really cute, really attractive guy through work. Keep in mind, I work at Fleet Farm, and she said he was going to be 27 years old, and that I was going to be attracted to him, but he was going to be like a drug dealer on the side, and that he was going to try to get me into drugs, and he was going to try to pressure me into sex. She also, while I was talking about my relationship with my boyfriend and this other guy, she's like, are you active? Like, are you sexually active? And I was like, no. And she's like, well, I have a warning for you because you might get pregnant this year. And I was like, ugh. I would not like to be pregnant. Stay away from the boys. Stay away. She was like, yeah, I think you're gonna get pregnant. So are you on birth control? And I was like, no, I'm not on birth control. She's like, I'd get on birth control. Like, I'm not gonna have sex. Nope. Put a ring on it before it's gonna happen, buddy. Nice. I mean a ring on it because it's sand. She said this blonde was gonna try to pressure me into sex and was gonna try to pressure me into doing drugs, and that I was gonna be attracted to him, but then I was gonna leave him, and that I would be fine if I didn't do those things. And then she said later this year, like, you're gonna meet someone in a gathering, like a big gathering, like a party or a gathering of people. And I was like, well, I'm kind of going to a wedding in July and I'm going on a mission trip, so I'm gonna be meeting a lot of people. And she said, you're gonna meet someone like 3 years older than you, so 19, 20 years old. And I was like, don't trust that old. No, you don't date people that old. No, not when you're 16. That's illegal. Unless your parents okay. But anyways, she said he was gonna be tall, brown hair, and he was gonna be handsome. That's all I need. Just kidding. But he was gonna be like slender, and I was gonna meet him, and my family was gonna like him, and his family was gonna like me, and I was gonna stay with him like through the winter months of school. Oh, I remember. So she talked about how I'm gonna have a test, or I'm gonna have like a real test of some sort. Oh my gosh. Okay, so like she said I was gonna have a test and that I was gonna slip up during work sometime. And we have these people that come in and they evaluate how you're doing at my work at Fleet Farm. They like come in and they pretend to be customers and then they like rate you. What if I mess that up? Because she said I might be laid off and I really need to keep it on my toes and I need to do everything I can to like really stay put together in these next months. Oh my gosh. Connecting dots right now. Keep going. Ooh, I'm scared. Hopefully I do well because I do not want to get laid off. This is a really nice job. I get $10 an hour. First job. Nice. Whew, she said I was gonna stay with him through the winter months and like that was gonna be a relationship. I don't know. She said my family was also gonna go on a trip in like Wisconsin somewhere, and like the only place in Wisconsin I was gonna probably go on a trip to was to my grandma's in like Wausau. And she said I was gonna do a trip somewhere in Wisconsin, so we'll find out. A family trip. I don't know. Weird. Because I know I have to go down to like Georgia for my brother for his like graduation, but that's Georgia, not Wisconsin. I think she thought I lived in St. Paul, but I really lived in Hudson. Oh, she didn't need to know. She does not need to know. What else? It was like, I was like, oh, dang. Oh, I don't know if I checked up. I'll like edit this out if I did. She said to watch out for me staying late at night, like staying at a park or like after work, like walking to my car, like 9 o'clock, 10-ish. That's usually when I get out of work. And she's like, make sure you're being careful at night and that you're in groups because these 3 men are going to attack you and their intentions aren't well and they're gonna try to rape you. And I was like, at the moment I was like, anyone could get raped late at night, anyone could be cornered late at night and something bad could happen. But like, the more I think about it, it's like, why did she tell me this? Like, if it could happen to anyone, she told me this because it's in my future, like it's a bad karma I have. And then during this she started like moving the cars around and she got like this 3-leaf clover and she said that I'm gonna have luck in my years and that luck was gonna shine down upon me soon and it was gonna help me through my life and that it would help me with like something creative that I'm doing right now that I'm not doing or researching or like figuring out right now. And I thought like interior design because I love rearranging things and making it look different and like putting pieces together in a house. And she's like, maybe that's something. But I was like, when I got into my car and I started thinking like, Lane, we should film this video and put it up, and I was like, maybe she was talking about my YouTube, but I was like, that's probably not gonna take off. I'm kind of skeptic about my channel because I'm not a lucky person, but she says I am, but I'm not a lucky person. I think that's all she said about my future that I remember. Yeah. And then I asked her like, so what are palm readings? What do you do? She's like, I can tell you like how many kids you're gonna have and stuff like that. So I was like, and then she's like, would you like to do a palm reading? I'm like, yeah, but I only have $80 on me right now. She's like, that's fine. Usually they're $25, but I can do it. That's a big discount. And I was like, nice, read me. She said that I was gonna live a long life, like 100 years old, somewhere near there, because that's in my genes, but none of my grandparents have lived that long, but okay, I'll take it. I'll take your word for it. I was like, I don't think I'll live to 100, but I mean, that'd be cool. Break the world record, be like, I'm 115, y'all. Nice. I don't know. It's like so crazy. And like, she's like, yeah, you're gonna be in a business. You're gonna be a manager. Something is gonna take off for you, and you're gonna have your own little business, and it's gonna go well. She also said, like, she was like, I'm sorry, I'm touching my hand, where, like, she said this, she's like, you're a very emotional person, and you kind of need to, like, get that under control. You cry a lot recently. And I was like, yeah, I do. And she's like, you need to get that under control. Like, you need to, not everything is worth crying over. And she said that I need to get that under control, and I kind of recommend going to see the psychic, Fatima Psychic readings and stuff. If you really have more questions, you know, like, contact me on my Instagram. I think it's _Taylor _Tay _Tay . And then there's a picture of my beautiful face. If you really wanna, if you have questions about it, because I don't know who's gonna find this video, so I don't know. My friend Lane, she really wants to see if this, like, any of this comes true, and because then she'll actually put some bank into it, because she, like, got my personality, like, really well. Like, she read me really well. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say, because this is gonna be a long video to edit, and I don't think I'm gonna edit too much out of it, and I'm gonna hate myself because I sound weird. I sound really weird right now. But yeah, Google psychics. Figure out if you want to do something like that. I just had a question I need answered, and I didn't know who to talk to, so I picked a psychic. So I hope you enjoyed.